Hey guys, welcome to my channel here. So I'm GM here. So for today, I will want to show you my game against GM Jose Martinez, aka Just Obviously, you know, a very famous player lately, right? I think he is being insinuated, or people. I guess like a certain player who is trying to showing some numbers to prove that he may not be that legit, right? Or in fact, so I sympathize for him since I am in this situation sometimes. But yeah, so in this game, I think it's like a very fun game and also written by me. So I want to show you this. This one is the final round of the early Tower Tuesday, March 12th, 2024. For this game, so I'm pretty sure we both have like 8.5 out of 10. This one will be huge for both of us. So in the game here, both sides, I guess we want to go for the win. Let's go right away into the detail. So in the game, I play my trusty Spanish, which can be like not something very good, but I played that on a time lately with decent scores. Here, nice G7, D4. Obviously, I can also play castles when I play this. D4 on this one, and this is what I play, and I think I showed that earlier as well in some of my videos. In the game, so D4, takes, bishop E4, bishop D2, takes, maybe D2. Queen here is fine as well. When D5, E5, Queen E5 leads to equality. In the game, now D2, D5, E5, castling, G4, pin him here in this diagonal. My threat can be just this one here, right? H3, retreats, still with the pressure. Take here right away, takes Queen B3. Put pressure on my pawns. So in the game, Rook B8 to defend the pawn here. Makes some sense, right? Rook C1, bring the queen rook to the game. Queen D7, Rook E1. In the game here, I think I found a maneuver that I was pretty proud of. 98. This one I'm pretty sure was the best engine move. The thing here is that you want to move your knight to E6, where it can do plenty of stuff. Still put pressure on D4, you play knight 4, and then it can also stop him from playing E6, in case you might want to F6, right? Also, you can play here to push C6, defend your pawn on D5 easier, and free space for some of your pieces. You understand? In the game, so Nadir was playing Queen E3, C6. This one actually was a wrong move for the engine. The engine believe here that white is better for sure if you can find the move of Knight H4. Knight H4. When he can play maybe like G4, F4, and I'm in danger for sure. For instance, this one is a wrong move due to G4. And here, and then now you can, oops, I mean that, F4. When you can see here, right? This looks incredibly annoying. The engine gives us one like I think +2 already. In the game, he went for the queen side expansion B4. Queen E7. Is it the pawn? A3, Knight A6. At this point, I knew it was okay. I planned play here, and my knight here is pretty well placed. So in the game, I was pretty confident. Maybe 3, B8 here. But in the game here, he made a big mistake. Somehow he should, I think, slow it down a little bit. Maybe play knight FD2, F4, or try to defend the pawn first. But in the game, he get a bit hasty. Knight C5. Which I think is a wrong move, Knight C5. I guess that he may have missed my ideas of bishop F3, which is incredibly annoying for him. I take away the knight here, that winning the pawn here, right? And now he is in a crossroads. But sadly, nothing is very good. Queen F3, hang the pawn, right? But G3, Queen H4 is incredibly annoying. Now Knight F4 and here, right? Can be devastating. Take here is not a good thing either when now my groups get into the game, right? His pawn structures now is completely ruined. If you play here, just here with the pawn, right? When we basically get into the same kind of situation. See that? So somehow here, he needs to try the lesser evil, queen f3. He didn't want to do that for sure, but he had no choice. Ready for win a pawn, queen e3 here, knight a6. And here I think I converted very well. The engine may not be super happy with my conversion, but in the game I was very proud of this. Ready 3, f6. Open up the far from my rook and my queen, which makes some sense, right? Queen g3, and here queen f7, get the queen away from the pin, and I can play if I want to for the threats. Rook e3. In the game, I once again for the best move. Knight e4, exclamation mark. With 10 seconds of thought, I play a very strong move here with this idea. Knight f5. Suddenly there can be own card of fork, you know, and he's in big trouble. For instance, queen g4, I mean, I can just like play here, right? f5, and now the pawn on f2 is under real pressure, isn't it? Like knight queen f2, rook here is also the same. Queen f4 can also be a play, but play f5, and we got the same kind of thing, right? Suddenly, it is really annoying. So in the game, he retreats, takes, and I go for the queen trade, queen f4. And he must take here, right? I have no other choice. Now my threat can be like knight e2, go for the material. So in the game here, he play this, take here, and now we are pawn up, right? Knight e3, e4. This is a new threat. So now we go to endgame, takes. So now we are a pawn up, and obviously much better pieces, right? But sometimes obviously it's not that easy. You can go here and here, put pressure on us. So it might not be that simple. In the game, although the engine did not agree with me fully, I was happy with my play. Knight b5. I take the pawn here, bring my knight to d6 here, I will work the pawn on b7. a4, d6 here, and now this pawn can become a weakness. In fact, he should play a5 to fix my pawn right away. You can see a fun situation that although I'm like 2 pawns up in the queen side, right? My pawn are on fixed, which make it not easy to be pushed, right? In the game, he played it right away. Rook e4. Bring rook here to the game, and ready for the invasion. Once again, a5 bring some good chances. This is only like I think -1 after that. In the game, he made a mistake. f3, rook d4. King e2, a5. Exclamation mark again. This is what I want to do earlier, and now I managed to ruin his structures. See, right? Take here to a4, and the pawn here may fall as well too. King e3, I got rook c4 or knight a5, when the pawn will fall again as well, right? Suddenly, I was able to push the pawn and fix my own pawn structures, which is obviously a great thing, right? In the game, rook b1, takes, b4, rook c4. Trying to get away from some bad idea like king e3 c2 for instance. a5, knight b5. Then this, king rook b2 in the game, c3. The engine many times indicates that I can play king f7, but in the game I swear I didn't even take a look at that. c3, knight a4, and knight c5. Wooding a6, right? Preventing him from creating a weakness. In the game, so king e3. I saw he wanted to play f4 maybe, so I'd play g5, which actually is not the best move. But I was happy that this is working out well for me. In the game, knight d3. And here, in fact, I was like, oh my goodness, what a move. Somehow now he just go for the threats, which make my pawn become much weaker, right? And here I thought for a very long time. I was like, I realized that if I'm not careful here, my edge now disappear once and for all. After that, like my king get cut off in 7 rank, and then my pawn can become weakness, right? In the game, I think after around, you see here, right? Like basically 30 seconds of thought, I found the best way to play, which I'm very proud of. c3, pin him first. King d4, if I takes here, he takes with the king here, right? And then my pawn here will also drop. But I found rook b3 exclamation mark, which actually is a very strong move. It forces some of the threats, right? And if you play here, take here, and the pawn here will fall as well too. At this point, it is winning already for me. In the game, so now he panics, but Suddenly, it is only hard to play here. B2, touch, B3, king e5, knight e5. And in the game here, I was only up 2 pawns, right? My pawn can push low slowly, and this is over. In the game, he made a mistake, which just like accelerates the loss. King here, knight c4, right? Take here, allow my pawn to promote, but if it doesn't, knight falls, right? In the game, so I beat him with some wins here, with some pawns, you know. So guess what? Okay, here it is. He resigned. And this win for me is very crucial. Not only it got me to like 390 in bliss rating, but also I got second, clear second in Tao Tuesday, which really give me a strong boost and happiness in the game. So thank you guys for hearing me, and hope you guys enjoy the videos, right? A short videos, but the game I think was very beautiful, and truly speaking, I was very proud of that. Thanks guys for hearing me. Hopefully you give me some feedbacks, and we'll see you later. Peace.